budget is the most important part, because where do you think most of the sales are in, cash or credit? For a general business, how do you think a general business operates most of its sales, cash or credit? Okay, there is a division. Fine. It's always credit. Businesses will not be able to function if everything was cash. Only a few fraction of the businesses work on cash model. You can say medicine, and that to retailer. Wholesaler still gives them credit to pay, because everybody does not have the cash to pay upfront. They need time to sell and rotate the money. That is what we call as money rotation. No, entire world revolves around credit only. Cash sale is a very small component of any business. If you exclude supermarkets, malls, and maybe, but you go to malls and you pay cash, right? Do you think that shopkeeper is also first paying cash to the wholesaler? No. For retailers, of course, many businesses work on cash model, but retailers are a very small portion of the business. Big businesses are manufacturers, which gives credit to wholesaler. Wholesaler then it gives credit to retailers. Retailers also give credit to their customers, grocery shop, medicine shop. They all give credit. Some retailers have this unique advantage where they get the cash immediately from the customer, like medicine stores. Not all. If you see clothes shop, your father must be going to a clothes shop for 20, 25 years now. Does he pay all immediately when he goes, takes out his family for shopping? They write it down. Even for tea, there used to be an account. A tea shops, those old tea shops which are out of date today, where people used to sit in those old tables and talk, because or maybe those, because those were the only places where television used to be on India matches and all, because television was a very rare thing back in those days, and that used to drive up their coffee and tea sales on those days. Those places, they also used to every day write 5T, 7T, and at the end of the month accounting was done. Business world runs on credit only. Cash sale, nobody will be able to do business, because not all customers have cash to pay immediately. You have to give them a reasonable credit period. Bescom is giving you credit. You use it in October, you get the bill on 4th of November or 5th of November, and you still they give you 15 days to pay. Interest free. That is credit. What else is that? If Bescom is giving you credit, how can you say anybody else will work on cash model? Although prepaid meters are also there, but that's rare. Most of the still works on the old model, right? Bill will come. But today prepaid meters are also coming. Now, the most important, just a moment. Minutes before giving a break. So cash budget. Now you are in cash budget, there will be three components. You can note it down later. Just one will be cash collection and one will be cash payment. Most likely the entire portion, finally it becomes the cash budget. Most likely the entire portion will not come to you. I will teach you collection today. Once collection is clear, Payment follows the same schedule, so there is nothing to teach in payment. But today, for 1 hour, means after the entire break, I'll be discussing only cash budget in as much detail as possible. So once our cash budget is taken care of, we can then deal with final overhead budget, that is variable and fixed overheads, which is very simple actually. You will gain more understanding of fixed cost and variable cost as we move ahead. I think characteristics I have given you. What are the characteristics of variable cost? Characteristics. I don't need definition. Don't start turning off. Close your copies. Close your copies. Close your copy. Please maintain the decorum and the decency once I have said. All copies should be closed. What are the characteristics of variable cost? Characteristics. One by one, ma'am. I'll ask. It's not a random session. I'm asking him. Nah. Vishal, you? First class only you were absent. This was in first class. How? How? Oh, you were not there. Oh, you were there. That girl was. She was. Relax. Wow. And without variable cost and understanding the characteristics of fixed cost, none of you can ever pass part one or part two. I gave you three characteristics of variable cost, and I gave you enough examples to make you understand. Heard half of the answers, and you were trying to pull it through. Constant what? Constant first characteristics, constant per unit of production or sales. For every unit made the cost will be same. If the cost of making first unit is $3, the cost of making second unit is also, I dictated this also. The cost of making second unit is also $3. The cost of making third unit is also $3. The cost of making 100th unit is also $3. And because cost is constant per unit, total cost keeps on fluctuating based on the amount of production or sales. And third, I sold, it is an out of pocket expense, an explicit cost. Characteristics of fixed cost. Fixed cost is good. Don't look at your copy. See, if I see anybody looking at their copy, if I stand up and see, that will be very bad. I joke and I joke, but once I have said something, please obey it. Darshan, पूरा ही रो ब्लैंक है, मतलब 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, ऑल 10 आर ब्लैंक. Very good. Proud of you. Characteristics of fixed cost. I am this is I understood, ma'am, when you said first. When I said this, I understood it. It's not a random session. Why? 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 Huh? What remains constant? What fixed cost remains constant? Very good. Very good. Blank faces only. Continue. And no, this I understood. Take me to second characteristics now. The fluctuation happens in the total fixed cost is constant, and because total fixed, I gave you hundreds of examples that sweet shop and everything. That if the total fixed cost is constant, I gave you businessman example that in the next year, if you make more units, you have to recover it by the same number of so fixed cost per unit keeps on fluctuating. Concepts are not there because you have not looked at your copies for weeks. Pray to. Three Idiots you have seen. We were 18 when the movie came out. I think in 2011 the movie came out. I was 17 or 18, still in school. Three Idiots. For us, it was cult because we were 17 or 18. Guys were maybe children then. We are 17 or 18. Just do this to the books, knowledge will get transferred. Because you're not looking at your copies. I'm dictating, but you're not studying. So what's the benefit? या तो पीके का कुछ कर लो कि टच होते ही सारा माता सरस्वती चली जाए, या फिर धूपकाठी दिखाओ जैसे दैट guy Raju was doing in the movie, because I am not seeing you studying the cup. Well. I'll take a test of yours all after section B is thoroughly done to gauge your progress. And I will see how. Don't worry, none of the questions that you have solved will ever test your question bank because I will prepare it. I'll see. I want to see how you all are studying. It's been quite some while. I thought you all means it's like yesterday's question, day before yesterday. Its cost per unit is constant. Very good. Let's have a break. Come back in 30 minutes. I think a very important topic, cash budget. First part of this is please focus. The only focus part is important. Connected. Is any remote there for projector? Hmm. Huh. Please just focus. Huh? You come now. Why are you always looking at him? Where is the switch? See this question. Understanding this is very important because this is only one. I'm recording. No, recording has started, right? Huh. Understanding this is very, very important because this one example, I'll almost cover everything that is there in cash budget. Of course, in some questions, you will see slight variations, which I will discuss while solving questions. But this is entirely more or less how cash budget looks like. So, X Limited, if you miss the concept, will you be able to catch up? You'll have to watch the entire thing again. Complicated. X Limited provides you with the following sales forecast. Sales forecast means sales budget for the next 6 months. So they are telling they are expecting June sales will be 2 lakh 50. July sales will be 3 lakh. August sales will be 2 lakh 25. September sales 3 lakh 50. October 4 lakh. November 2 lakh 50. Unless the question tells you otherwise, you have to assume everything is credit sale. Now, what is the following is the cash collection pattern. This is how in exam also they'll give the data. Cash collection pattern means in credit sale, this is how the money will be collected. So 50% is collected in the month of sale itself. 30% is collected in the month following the sale. and 15% in the second month following the sale. 5% is uncollectible or bad debt. Whenever you start solving this question, you always in the initial, there are at least 40 questions on this. I'll give 30 at least homework today. And each question might take 45 minutes also. Lengthy questions, lot of data involved here. Always start, solve it like I am solving. So right now only focus. So that means I always map out the data. Unless the data is clearly mapped out, nobody can solve any question. So once they give me the cash collection pattern, that is the most important data here. So if something was sold in January, they are telling me 50% will be collected in Jan itself. In the month of sale itself, in the month of Jan itself. They are telling 30% will be collected in the month following the sale. So 30% will be collected in month following Jan. They are telling 15% will be collected in the second month following the sale. So 15% will be collected in second month after Jan, March. 5% is bad debt and I don't care about bad debt because I'm preparing a cash budget. The money that will actually come in. Bad debts are not going to come in. Do customers will they pay bad debts? What will I do with bad debts? Bad debt data is irrelevant. And in almost every question will have this. So they are asking me from August to October. Now, I need to go backwards here because something, see, from March, something in Jan is coming in March also. So step by step, I will go backwards. August. First, I will think about August only. 50% of August sales will be collected in August only. Correct? %30 will be collected in September. %15 will be collected in I think you guys know, right, what this comma means? Okay, so something from August will also get spilled over to September and October. If I talk about September, this is one good thing about computers, you can just copy paste. 50% of September sales will be collected in September only. 30% of September sales will be collected in October. And 15% will be collected in that's irrelevant for me because it is outside the scope of my question. So I really don't need this. It's across here. I don't need this data. I only need first two. Moving ahead, I'll move to October. 50% of October sales will be collected in balance. Everything is out of my scope because 30% will be collected in November. Question is not asking that. 15% will be collected in December. Question is not asking. So this is the only data that's relevant for me. Is that all? No. Because I have seen while mapping out my starting data that something from Jan was coming till March. So in August also something of previous months may come. So I will go step by step backwards. The month immediately before August, July. 50% of July sales will be collected in. This is outside my scope. Now comes within my scope. 30% of July sales will be collected in. This is relevant for me because in August only this money will come in. Sales was made some in. I'm preparing cash budget. I need to find out which month how much money is going to be collected. And I know 15% will be collected in September. Again, relevant for me because they are asking for August, September, and these two data is relevant for me. I will go a step further back. June. If I look into this, 50% of June sales will be collected in June only. 30% will be collected in last 15% will come in. So yes, one part came in August here also. Prior to this, if I go, I will know I will not have any data because if in June last column I have reached, in May everything will be settled by June. Now I have done the data mapping. You'll all have to do this data mapping thoroughly, especially in the first 6, 7, 8 questions, unless you learn how the flow is happening. And that's why I said a question can take you up to 40 minutes also, and it will not be a surprise. So, first, these three are all relevant. Here, only first two is relevant. I'm highlighting them. You guys can maybe choose another framework. All up to you. In October, I have only one relevant. In July, I have two relevant. And in June, I have only one. Is the data mapping clear? Note it down till here now.
Hi, hello, hi, good morning.
Everything is done, na? Hello. So everything is done, right? Now I will be preparing the final leg, that is the cash budget itself. So again, first let me look at August. In August, something is coming from June, something is coming from July, and something is coming from, so from July sales. Now, what is the sales of July? Sorry, June. What is the sales of June? Hmm? So 2,50,000 and 15% of this will be collected in the month of August. Good. From July sales. 3 lakh into 30%. Eh? From August, what is the August sales? August sales to everywhere will go. But first I want to wrap up one column only. I really like taking it slow so that comfortable I can solve the question. So 2,25,000 into 50%. 1 lakh. Now from June to nothing is coming in September or October. But from July something is coming in October, September I guess. 3 lakh into, that is, from August something will also come both to both September. So it's 2,25,000 into 30%. And of course from September something will come in September. So I have to add one more a row from September sales. What is the sale of September? 3,50,000 into 50%. 1 minute, 1 minute. 1,75,000. September also taken care of. From July also nothing is going to October. From August something will go to October. So it was 2,25,000 into 15%. 33,000. Thank you. This is 3,50,000 into 30%. And of course, something will come from October. Into. Now, when I total it, this is my total cash collection schedule. So in August, 37,500 will come from June, 90 will come from July, and 1,20,12 will come from August. 2,20,000. Exact. Okay. In September, something will come from July, something will come from August, something will come from September. 2,87,500. Wrap it up. October. Done. Note it down. I hope it's clear to all of you. Which one? That thing again. Calculation, so there is nothing. I have to, whatever I have written here, so I am to just copy pasting. In July, what have I written in June pattern? 50% will be collected in June. नहीं भाई 50% of June sales will be collected in June. 30% of June sales will be collected in 15% of June sales will be collected in I have to take sales of June only, na. I have to multiply it with 15% because that much cash. अरे भाई sale was made in June 100 rupees. 15 rupees will come in August. Mistake कहाँ है? You are also confused, Kushal. This is will have to watch this again. You got I don't know. You got confused somewhere or you were lost somewhere. No, you got distracted somewhere. Not possible. I took you all in a flow. What are you asking? 50% of August to see I've kept. August sales is 2 lakh 25. 50% to is collected in the month of August. But something is also coming from July and June in August, na? That is what I have done. Done? There are 40 questions in this. I cannot give you all as homework because some of them will be tricky. But I have already solved the main question. I will give at least 14 or 15 similar questions as yes. I do not expect you to get all correct, but I expect at least all the patterns to be clearly mapped out. Because I will give only exactly similar questions to what I have discussed. There will be no change, only the English might change. English in the sense there will be much more lengthy and fancy English, but balance the thing will change. But that is also I've opened the wrong. I think I've opened cash disbursement. All these questions will be done before next week with previous questions. All the previous questions and this week will be done. Okay, take question in one part, MCQ in another part. So this is the question. Wait. Can I fit it entirely? I don't know. Let me see. It's fitting. Question number 1. Open account means credit sale. Open account sale means credit sale. Because they are writing sale on open account means credit sale, and they are asking how much money will come during the fourth calendar quarter. Fourth calendar quarter means October, November, December, because it's United States accounting system. Done na question number 1? Huh? Done? Font is too small now. Anyways, those who want to take their own I'm just adjusting the font. Now you can take, I think. This is the question. Question number 1. And this is the option. Done. So after 1, what do I have? Question number 9. So you both will teach your friend. Common sense is not there. Recording will be available. Is it done? Option. Homework. No, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. No, this is AR. I will have to teach. Okay, I'm giving this question as homework 15. Let me explain it to you. I hope you guys, because you watched the recording before you solve this question, I'm explaining the question to you. See, a company budgeted sales of 2 lakh 20 for June, 2 lakh for July, 2 lakh 80 for August, and 2 lakh 64 for 2 lakh 44 for October, and 3 lakh for. Now here is the twist. Approximately 75% of sales are on, and remainder is cash sale will come in the same month. It is credit sale which has a collection pattern. Cash sale to customer immediately paid. I bought the dairy milk, I paid cash. Now this collection experience is only applicable for Credit sales. So they are telling collection experience same. 60% of credit sales month after the sale. Means nothing is collected in the month of sale. And for 36%, 4% forget about it, bad debt. They are asking which month has the highest budgeted cash collection. So you will have to calculate cash collection for August, September, October, and November. Remember, you have to break it down into cash sale and credit sale. And then for credit sale, you can only apply the pattern. There is nothing from my side that I need to teach you in this question. There is more data work. Understood, na? So similar question, half sales are on cash, half sales are in the credit, and they are asking only for 1 month. What is the budgeted cash collection for April 13? Done? This one 17. This is straightforward question. This is AR only. Means not AR. All credit sales only. Done? Options A, B, C, D. Kindly take printouts. The data is too much to do it verbally. 1 minute, ma'am. Just 1 minute. Let them take the photo of this. I'll go back to 13th. 17th done, everybody? Okay. 13th. This one? Fine. Same kind of sale, cash sale and credit sale and all that is given. Can I just, this much will, is it clear? Yes. Is this much clear? Font size? Huh? Yes or no? Yes, sir. You have to tell me, na Baba, I'm not taking the pictures. Yes, ma'am. 23. 23 also, huh? How many questions given? Okay, I think I can fit in. As many as I can fit in, I'll give. But I'll give only similar questions. I'll not give complicated ones. Why are you guys waking up so late suddenly? Okay. No, it will not fit in one. 25. Wait. This is discount. You'll not be able to solve. Huh. Please don't bother with the last word accounts receivable. You have to do it normally only 26. It's normal. Last word here says account receivable. There is nothing here for account receivable. Normally. Prepare the normal table, you will get the answer. Though it will be partly wrong and I will explain it in the end. That why it's partly wrong. The answer will not match, but do it normally. So no benefit of getting the option anyways, because whatever answer you are getting is not going to match. This No, it's AR, AR. No, 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 no. I do. You guys don't listen to me or what? I said option is useless. Whatever answer you get will be wrong. सुनने रहो. Zone out. क्या चल रहा है भाई ये? कॉमेडी चल रहा है. Homework. I'm explicitly telling that answer option is useless. She's sitting in the first bench. Last bench, so people can tell could not hear me. This one. Question done. 29. Everybody done with question? This is your options. आइए हम और आप खेलते हैं कौन बनेगा करोड़पति. KBC ended ना. Homework. How many questions? 11. Okay, we still have 9 more. If I have 2, 3 more, I'll give. No, 32. Actually, 32 should be done. If you have common sense and I'm explaining this, again, watch the recording if you cannot understand. I will just explain it in 2 minutes. They have given normal business. Now they are telling if corporation anticipates the cash sale of a piece of old equipment. So if cash sale has happened, money has come in the month of May for 25 extra. They are asking total budgeted cash receipt. So don't forget, after doing all credit sale connection, that 25,000 from this will also come in the month of May. It's like me telling you I will sell some furniture and get 10,000. That is also cash collection, na? Homework. Then 34. Then options. Homework. Then these are your options. Homework. This is a rather simple question, 37. For all of this, I am only telling this, but I have explained. Anywhere there is a slight variation, also I have explained. You can watch the recording for the last 20 minutes if you feel confused in any question. Otherwise, of course, my number is there. Send me a text. Now, you have to understand one thing. If this question we did, no? No, this is something else. Last 40. Done? How many questions? 16. But this much only. 16 questions. And those who could not solve fully their last homeworks, all get it done within. Next Saturday, there might be a class, might not, as I told you guys.